All right, thank you guys for joining me again. Appreciate it. All right, so smacked myself in the face a couple of times. Now I'm a little more awake and a little more with it. So let's get this fucking live stream started. Now, guys, as we all know, we heard for the last few months, last few weeks, sorry, that Finland and Sweden were going to join NATO. Now, thank you for the 5x5. No voice. Don't wait again. No voice. You can hear me, right? 5x5. All right. Thank you, Cherokee, for survival. Holy shit. I thought I was muted again, but I'm like, I'm not muted. Whatever. Fuckers. I get it. You guys are trying to get me. Jason, long time no see. Yeah. Bella Hayes, thank you for the donation. 5x5. All right, guys. So, with that, Russia is not happy that that Finland and Sweden want to join NATO's membership. Now, again, guys, here's the problem: the Ukraine excuse, or rather, the reason why Putin attacked the Ukraine was for the NATO excuse, right? And then he said there were neo Nazis and all this other crazy shit. Okay, what is going to be his excuse for Finland and Sweden? Listen, guys, it's their country. They do what they want. I get it that it's going to piss Russia off, but who gives a fuck? Right? Putin doesn't want them in his backyard. All right. Listen, it's not his country. You can't tell another country what to do, though the United States has done it for quite some time, and so has the Brits, and so has Russia, and so on and so forth, and China for that matter. Superpower countries have all done that. Regardless, guys, if Sweden and Finland want to join NATO, that's on them. Now, what I find interesting is that Turkey threw their hat in the ring, and Turkey's also pissed off about this for some reason. So, Turkish President, whatever the fuck his name is, voiced his opposition on Friday against Finland and Sweden joining NATO, insisting the countries were supportive of Kurdish terrorist organizations. I guess NATO countries were supportive of Kurdish terrorist organizations. So I guess he's pissed that they're joining the NATO alliance or membership. Guys, again, it's their country. They do what the fuck they want. And that's the other thing. Like, the whole backyard excuse is bullshit. You know, I mean, like, I've never heard anything so fucking insane. That's in my backyard. All right, but it's in my country, fuckface. That's like, for those of you that have a house, that's like your neighbor taking fucking, with you building a shed in your backyard. And the shed in the backyard's too close to the fence line of his. He's going to complain about it? Now, yes, you do get some assholes that complain about it, but guess what? That's your property. So guess what happens with Finland and Sweden? That's their country. They do what the fuck they want. You know? And so, again, the excuses that Russia is now going to come up with to fire off at Finland and Sweden, which I can almost but guarantee there's going to be some fucking shit going down with this, because looking at the way Russia responded to this, I'm like, yo, this is going to get fucking out of hand. It's going to get out of hand in a fucking hurry. Like, I mean, like, you know, like, not bad, but I think there's going to be a lot of tit for tatting with this bullshit. Now, Turkey, again, throwing their fucking hat in the ring. That means if Turkey's going to throw their hat in the ring, I can see a couple other countries also taking issue with Sweden and Finland. But again, guys, why would Finland and Sweden do this now? Both countries refrained from joining NATO for decades, right? And the Russia-Ukraine war seemingly prompted two nations to join the alliance. But why now? Why, after hearing Putin say we're going to attack the Ukraine because they want to make an alliance with NATO? So then Finland and Sweden, which two countries I would have never thought had the balls to do this, decided, fuck it, we're in. So I find it very interesting that these two countries went at it at this point in time, as if they're adding fuel to the fire. Everyone should take Russia out. Phoenix, here's the problem with taking Russia out. Then you have China. Then you have Iran. Then you have Iraq, who might be on board with this. Then you have, there's another country, Saudi Arabia, which sides with Russia and China more than they do the U.S. Though they're trying to be neutral, they absolutely lean more towards the Russia and China side. So we might be contending with them. So there's a lot of fucking problems that goes along. It's like it's like a gang fight. This is what this is turning into. One giant fucking gang fight, a nation fight, however you want to look at it. We have too many oppositions. We have too many allies going, on our side. We have opposition against us. It's going to be fucking this the entire time. Right, Venezuela, tactical pepper. Thank you for that one as well. Right, we also have South American countries that would side with Russia. So again, everybody is painting themselves into a corner. Everyone. And I don't know why they don't see that. I maybe I'm overshooting it. North Korea as well. Thank you, killing it. Sorry, kill it and grill it. Thank you. Yes, North Korea as well is also in that mix on Russia-China side. Right? So again, guys, it's a constant fight. And the more countries that join NATO, I don't know if that's going to strengthen NATO. Or I don't know if that's going to give NATO the balls to fucking actually fight. Who knows? Yeah, well, listen, guys. Us going to war with anybody right now with this current administration, with this current pussy military, is not going to work. Again, guys, other countries are training their troops, legitimately having real drills. And yet the military are pushing videos on how to address transgender soldiers. They're also pushing videos and pamphlets, if I'm not mistaken, on how to hold a conversation with non-binary soldiers. Why in the fuck would you let non-binary... See, at least with transgenders, you're like, all right, that dude's trying to be a chick, so I get it. We can get into a conversation because we are the opposite sex, or he's pretending to be the opposite sex. But at least there's a base there. The dude's fucking dressed like a chick. You're a dude. You can get into a conversation. But with non-binary people, you got to change your whole fucking vernacular around to talk to them. And this is what the military's worried about. They're worried about this shit. And you're right. And so we are fucked right now. We are having pride parade. Yeah, the military's having pride parades for the fucking 5 dudes that are in the military. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you're going out of your way to fucking appease a small percentage of people in the military, in the United States, at your job, but yet soldiers are fucking training. Some degree of sundown. I agree with that. Trans soldiers will definitely... Listen, so thank you for bringing that up. There's been a shortage of hormone therapy for women. So I guess women take hormone therapy, especially if they are going through menopause, right? If they have some kind of problem with their, hoo-ha down there, and they're not producing the right amount of hormones, they take these therapy replacement shots, in some cases pills. Now, they were on short supply, or there was a shortage of it, or there is a shortage of it right now. The transgender community has to be flipping out about this, but I can guarantee you that the United States government will figure out how to give transgenders their fucking hormonal treatment, but fuck the kids who need fucking Enfamil, because fuck them. They're white privilege. But those transgender soldiers, they need our help. This is exactly what the fuck we're worried about here in this country. We're worried about the wrong things. We're focused on the wrong things. And why are we focused on the wrong things? Well, because we have Democrats in office who rather fucking smile, tap dance, shuckle and jive like fucking slaves that they are. Well, they're not slaves, actually, but the slaves that they behave like, shuckling and jiving, fucking smiling and tap dancing for a small percentage of people who don't fucking matter in the grand scheme. And the grand scheme is we have a fucking war on the horizon, whether that's World War III or Civil War, and we're worried about fucking pronouns of a genderless asshole. This is where we are. Now, with that, guys, what goes on, in the Ukraine right now is not my concern. I can care less. If Russia wipes out the Ukraine, oh the fuck well. If the Ukraine miraculously wipes out Russia, oh the fuck well. I can care less. What we need to focus on is to focus on the shit that's going on in our country. And the political shit that's going on in our country is fucking destroying us. And I am baffled that there are not more Republicans putting the screws to the fucking Democrats. I'm just baffled by it. Menopause, the uterus is a little bitch at times. They can have mine. No, thank you. And yeah, J Domino. I mean, like, listen. There's got to be Democrats that are like, what the fuck are we doing? There has to be. I mean, listen, guys. Democrats are irrational people. To say the least, a lot of liberals are irrational. But there are liberals out there who are just like, yo, what the fuck? This isn't making sense anymore. There are liberals who are turning around and going, man, we should have voted for Trump. But they're not talking about those liberals switching sides, or at the very least coming to their common sense. You're not hearing about that. Duckmania says they're cutting the population any way possible. Oh, they probably are, man. They probably are. Too many rhinos. Yeah, I guess. I mean, again, but the problem with the Republican... I guess. I don't know, man. But they're not doing anything for us. That's the bottom line. How come we're not doing anything? But that's the problem, guys. Like, how come we're not rising to the occasion? Why isn't any of us, regular people, fighting against these Democrats, fighting against these politicians? Forget the Democrats, Republicans. Why aren't we fighting against these politicians? Why aren't we starting our own fucking party of guys, women, and fucking taking it to these fucking politicians? Enough already with their fucking their $2,000 suits and their steak dinners, right? And their trip to the Bahamas where they're banging little kids. Why the fuck aren't we fucking correcting this problem ourselves then? Why aren't we rising up and being like, you know what, fuck these dudes. We're gonna start our own fucking party. You know, the Get Some party or the fucking Real Nigga party, whatever the fucking party we want to start, we could start something. We could fucking put the screws to these guys. And Queen Red Pill, yeah, I get it. They try to fucking scare the shit out of us, but fuck it. I think enough of us are pissed off that we could start our own fucking political party, guys. Because this makes no sense. I understand not a research, sorry. It wasn't a research, but it was something that was said a long time ago. And that people will go with the devil they know rather than the devil they don't. And a new political party, whether it's the Real Nigga Party or the fucking, Ultra MAGA Party, they are not going to go with that because they're unsure of it. Because people will follow leadership, stupid leadership, till the end. And I think that's the problem why we might not be able to get off the ground. The People of Hope Party, right? Yeah, something, man. I don't know. But it's the Libertarians. The Libertarians are fucking quiet. I haven't heard shit from them. I haven't heard shit from conservatives. I mean, all right, some conservatives, you hear them talking back. But then how come we're not jumping on board with these people? Like, how come we're not backing these people up in droves? Instead, we're still carrying on about Trump. Listen, Trump means well, but he's done. If he runs for president, and that's the other problem, guys. Trump runs for president. Let's just say we started a new political party and Trump runs for president. Everybody's going to abandon that new political party to go vote for this guy. And is that a bad thing? Probably not. But it's time that we get fucking real motherfuckers in office. People who actually pay attention and not sit there and go, oh, they treated you bad in school because you wore a dress? I'd be like, good, fuck them. You're not supposed to be wearing a fucking dress to school anyway, sir. That's my fucking reaction. But I'd be like, listen, your dress problem is going to take a fucking way back burner to the bullshit we need to fix in this country. Because we need to fix some real fucking people shit in this country. We need to fix the supply chain issue in this country. We need to stop being reliant on other motherfuckers. That's the fucking fixing we need in this country. We need farmers to be supported, backed up, and fucking given almost carte blanche when it comes to fucking money. They want our help. They want this. This is what we're going to give them. They're going to be the backbone of this country. Truck drivers, they're going to be the second backbone of the country to make a stronger backbone, I guess. I don't know. But, fucking truck drivers, we're going to give them what they want. Almost what they want. Not everything. Because I know some certain truck drivers can be greedy. But, guys, that's the kind of shit that we need. We need fucking fixing the country first, and we need to focus on this country first. Forget about giving money to Ukraine. Forget about giving money to those poor little African fucks and laying in the street starving. Fuck them. We need to worry about this country first, and when this country is close to fixed or prepared as it can be, then we branch out and we start fixing other problems around the world. We fucking seal up that border tight with fucking Flex Seal. We Flex Seal the shit out of the border, guys. so that none of these motherfuckers leak through. And then when we fix the border problem, then we start entertaining letting people in. It's quite simple, but the problem is politicians purposefully made these laws, guys, where you can't do certain things. Well, this law from 1873 says that you can't do this because we allowed these immigrants to come here under their own freedom terms, and then they throw all that mumbo jumbo bullshit in there, and that's it. So we definitely need to focus on whoever decides to run for this country. They need to focus on America first. Sort of, again, like what Trump did. And I get it that if you get into political power, you get to become a president, you also got to worry about foreign affairs. But foreign affairs would be the fucking back burner. I'd let Putin talk all the shit he's going to talk while I'm secretly developing weapons that would fucking fly right up his ass. I'd fucking put North Korea on notice. I said, you scratch your dick the wrong way, I'm blowing you guys out of the fucking waters. And you got to be that bully. Jay Domino, who do you think will run? I don't know. I mean, Trump is said to maybe running again. DeSantis would be nice, but the problem is, I mean, who's going to vote for this? I mean, DeSantis is good, and I know a lot of us would vote for him, but I don't think he would win. But if Trump ran again, because everybody knows that devil, Trump, I'm talking about, they're going to vote for him again. Hell, even liberals will be like, we weren't this bad fucking 4 years ago. I'm voting for him again. Right? Kamala Harris, justice. Ugh. Yeah, guys, we are dead in the waters, man. Really dead in the waters. And Rand Paul sold out, too. I'm not a big fan of Rand Paul. I wasn't a big fan of him to begin with. I didn't like Rand Paul's face. Rand Paul has a face you want to fucking punch. And if you have a face that I want to punch, you're a fucking asshole. And I am almost never wrong about that. I look at a dude, I'm like, that guy looks like a dick. I want to punch him in his fucking face. Well, usually, the guy's a dick. I mean, I'm pretty good with judging characters. I can look at a person and inside of fucking 10 seconds, I could tell what kind of person they're going to be before they even finish the sentence. John Wayne for president. I like that. Yeah, guys, punchable faces. You know those people. You meet them in the street, you're like, I want to punch that motherfucker in the face, right? Sometimes, occasionally, there's a chick you want to punch in the face because she has that fucking asshole look to her. But, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but anyway, guys, enough about punching people in the face. Yeah, we definitely need some kind of fucking leadership. Guys, and here's the other problem. Again, Sweden and Finland, they do what they want. Other countries want to join NATO, let them join NATO. Why the fuck's Russia threatening them? Russia's throwing threats around about retaliatory measures. If they join, we're going to fucking retaliate. Why? Why are you retaliating against a country that wants to do whatever the fuck they want to do? That's their business. Well, no, Russia wants to fucking throw it. Again, Russia is throwing a lot of threats around, and a lot of the threats are empty. Now, it's, again, let them join NATO. I can care less, man. NATO, we all know NATO's not fucking, good for the world either. But they want to join that gang, let them join that gang. It's not our problem. But what is our fucking problem is the economy taking a shit this whole week. People losing money left and right in their fucking 457 or their fucking retirement. People who lose money left and right, guys. The economy's going to tank. And you know why the economy's going to tank? The economy's going to tank further if there is a diesel fuel shortage. If there's a legit shortage, the economy's going to tank that week. Guaranteed. And it's going to tank bad. Because now people are going to be pulling out of certain businesses, out of certain corporations. Because they're like, well, if they're not going to be able to produce what they did in the first quarter or the third quarter last year, they're not going to be able to produce anything for the second quarter. I guess we're going to have to bow out, guys. All right? So, with that, yeah. The economy is listen, I'm watching it every day, waiting for it to pop. And when it pops, that's when I go into oh shit mode, and I start I triple my preps that day. That day I would triple my preps. I'd go to the bank, pull out what I can, but right before the banks tell us we can't fucking get any of our money out, take the money out, go hit the supermarkets, and go fucking bananas. Or, just about bananas. But I've been buying a lot of freeze-dried foods lately too, man, from the company that I represent, other companies out there that have number 10 cans. If I'm not mistaken, Nutrient Survival, they also have number 10 cans as well. I'm getting a bunch from them. I'm just going fucking at it, guys. I'm having at it. Because the food situation is the only thing that I'm worried about. That's it. All the other shit I can handle. You know, that's the only thing. I can handle everything else. All the food and water, that's my biggest concerns. Actually, not so much food, water is my biggest concern, especially here in the city. You know? No diesel, no electricity. And that's the other thing, too. Thank you, Kill It and Grill It. No diesel, guys. There's going to be electrical brownouts all over this fucking country. Teddy B, thank you for the donation. Yeah, the politicians are bought for many times over. Listen, except Trump. If you had, what's his name? Not Klaus Schwab. Who's the other asshole? The rich guy. Not Murdoch. Soros. Right? You had Soros going after Trump. You know Trump wasn't fucked. Soros seems to buy out every politician out there. He couldn't get Trump. That's when I knew Trump was righteous. Because Soros went after him. Soros doesn't go after anybody else, but he went after Trump fucking full steam ahead. Kerry Johns, is this true? Elon Musk took a stimulus check. That's what I heard, but I don't know. I don't care if he did. I can care less. You can the food in your freezers. That's a good idea, Carol Cook. Absolutely can the food in my freezers. Truckers are getting their will limits on fuel. Yeah, well, truckers are going to be the first sign of this shit going bad. You're going to see a lot of truckers, guys, on TikTok and YouTube telling you, oh, shit, they're rationing out fuel. We can only drive a certain amount of miles, or we can only go here. You know, they're going to start, when they start that shit, you're going to see it all over fucking TikTok and shit. Well, yeah, I'm packing all of this shit. I mean, I'm still buying, and I'm like, fuck it. I'll rent another trailer if I have to, right? Can all your frozen meats. Clean out those freezers, people. And I'm buying more, like propane cans, because I have a couple in my closet, because I have a stove that I can work. I'll be canning with that. I have backup plans with backup plans, guys. Yeah, Frida, exactly. Like everything else, guys, I can handle. But the food we're good with. And the canning, I was gonna can this week, man. I never got around to buying more chicken, but I'm gonna buy like a shitload of chicken, and I'm gonna go into a canning fucking coma. I'm gonna can so goddamn much, I'm gonna be fucking passed out on the floor, dreaming of cans, waking up, chicken in cans and beef in cans. I'm going fucking bananas the next couple of weeks because the stock market is a bad sign, and then of course with Iran and their threat. That's also a bad sign. I think Iran's threat, though, with the whole EMP thing, like I was talking about in the Angry Prepper, one side of me wants to believe, naive, wants me to believe that they just want to be recognized as a superpower. I think a lot of countries, because of the lack of leadership, because we have bitches for fucking politicians now, a lot of these countries are trying to step up to the plate. Like, yo, you better recognize us as a superpower. You better recognize us as a superpower, right? So you got China fucking stretching their dick out. You got Iran stretching their dick out. Putin fucking already stretched his dick out and smacked a couple dudes in the face with it. You got all these countries flexing. You got North Korea flexing again. You got all these countries that are flexing, guys. You have even little small fucking countries flexing. You look in the news, you see all the time. These countries want to be recognized as a force to be reckoned with. You got this one, we're a nuclear superpower. They're fucking flexing all over the place at once. Why? Because they smell blood in the water. Why did they smell blood in the water? Because they saw that psych patient who's in the fucking White House now, and they're like, oh shit, that dude, we're flexing. And everybody's flexing right now. Because they smell blood in the water. The sharks are fucking circling the United States, and we're sitting there going, what pronouns do you want to be called? Sir, ma'am, they, we? That's what we're fucking concerned with. We're not concerned with fucking dropping the hammer on motherfuckers to let them know, no, we're not recognizing you as a superpower. Go fuck yourself. You know? That would have been my reply to Iran. You want to be considered a superpower? How about you make another threat like that again? We'll fucking bomb you to oblivion. And then we'll fucking go to war with Russia and China. It's enough already, man. We got these fucking two pussies in the White House, and everybody's like, oh man, this just got worse. This went from bad to worse. Let's get them, you know. And then they're fucking with us now. Everybody's fucking with us. Hell, you got liberals that are talking about fucking making a socialist Democrat Party, so that they can break the Democrat Party in two, if not three. Dude, we're at fucking war. I mean, we're at a, like, not a physical, you know, confrontational war, but we're at a fucking war for this country, and we are absolutely gonna lose it because, again, we're being fucking surrounded. Terry M. Yeah, I got a solar generator. I have two. I'm trying to get a third one, but I'm gonna trade my other one. Not so much trade it, actually, give it away. But I'm gonna talk to somebody about it and see what they think. Our life is great under Trump. Anyone thinks they can do better, run. Plus, give up your paycheck and get fucked every day from the media. Have at it. I don't have a problem getting fucked from the media. First of all, the media can suck a dick. Denise, not talking to you, but I'm like, you know, the media can suck a fat dick. Fuck them. And he like Trump, he didn't give a fuck about them. Look, you're talking like Trump. Look where it got him. It got him impeached because he let it. Listen, the impeachment process was people going after him, but again, the Republicans didn't back him either. You know, they didn't back him at all. And that was the problem. If the fucking Republicans would have came to his rescue in full force, he wouldn't have fucking been left in the waters to die. But instead, he only had a handful of them come to his rescue. You know, and that's the problem, man. He got fucked. He got fucked because he was abandoned. He was left alone. He should have fucking... Not that he should have fought harder, but he should have had more people fucking rescue him. And I know, like, you know, Ted Cruz stood up for him, and a couple of guys, Rand Paul stood up for him, but that wasn't enough. They needed the entire fucking Republican Party to fucking surround him like a wall, like the wall surrounding the White House, and protect him. But they didn't do that. And that just showed you what kind of fucking men are in office. The pieces of shit that sold out the fucking president. Yeah, that what is that, 2,000 Mules or 3,000 Mules? That was an interesting, I saw part of the movie. It was pretty interesting. Very, very interesting. But again, nothing's going to happen. That's the crazy shit. All of that evidence there, and nothing's going to happen. What does that fucking say? Right? Trump, us outsider. Trump is an outsider, don't you get it? I guess she's not talking to me because I know that. Hence is why I said what I said earlier about Soros going after him. 2,000 Mules. Yeah, same difference. 3,000 Mules, 2,000, 1 million Mules, it's all the fucking same. But yeah, that's an interesting movie. But right, that's my point, guys. It's solid evidence, and yet nothing's going to happen. They're not going to overturn it. They're not doing anything. So again, why bother with it? Right? We all knew that it was stolen. So if we knew that it was stolen, and now we got a video fucking backing that up, and nothing's happening, what the fuck is that saying about the Republicans in office? Why aren't they fucking storming the presidency right now and demanding he put his resignation, and with the fucking side piece whore put in their resignation and gone? Because they're all part of the plan, man. Trump endorsed WEF, Dr. Oz, not buying it. Did he endorse the WEF? Well, because if he did, then yeah, then he's dead to me as well. Zero pitches are good, also for water filtering. Yes, Kitty, I have a zero water filter pitcher. Pretty good. An outsider who funded the insiders, I guess. Whatever. That being said, guys, Republicans, what's going on, Johnny? The Republicans are a bunch of pussies. To fight Beyonce. Yeah, that's my point, Johnny. The Republicans were talking all that shit. Where the fuck are they now? Right? And I guess they're a bunch of pussies, but then isn't it time for us to fucking vote them out of office or start our own party and fucking vote ourselves in? I don't know. I don't know, man. What are you doing now for cash flow since FDNY is in the past? Cash flow. Domino. I'm retired. I got a pension. I'm living off the pension. I'm living off what YouTube gives me because they're fucking being ridiculous with this money shit. But whatever. Both of those together are fine. And I'm gonna probably wind up looking for a job later this year if there's any jobs left, and if we're not glowing in the dark. If we're not at nuclear war, I'll be looking for a job later this year. So, Lindsey Graham is a traitor. I saw something about that, or something he said, and I'm like, this is a few months ago, though. Tommy, you could be right about the divide. Absolutely. Oh, look at that. So, I'm going to try to read this message. I should be reading it on the other channel. But Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival just sent me a screenshot from somebody called Rate Per Mile Master. It's about to get uglier. And this is a notice or an email, I guess, that somebody who works for Fleet Company got. Said, good morning, effective immediately. Make sure you're fueling up at the end of the day. I cut and paste a message from Loves where many of the fuel currently is. Sorry. The message is as follows. Dear fleet customers, due to historically low supply, diesel availability in the eastern U.S. market is currently limited. You drivers could start to see the effects of these supplies issues in the coming days. We expect to have locations experiencing temporary intermittent diesel outages. And the states are as followed: Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and that's all I got. And then there's another screenshot that I can't see because he decided to shoot the smallest part of the screen. And these are other notifications from the DOT. But I can't see it because it's a bad shot. But anyway, yeah, guys. Shit's going to get crazy with the fuel. So, now, what do? Continue to prep, guys. If this fuel shortage is coming, that means tomorrow we should be in the supermarkets buying what we can. Yes, Hudson Valley. The list was longer, by the way, guys. The list was longer. Supply run tomorrow morning. Yeah, Chuck Norris Gun Club. Again, guys, keep fucking running to the supermarket. Keep buying. I'm going on a buy tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to stop by the supermarket tonight. I'm going to pick up some shit, but tomorrow I'm going on a fucking a bonanza. I'm going fucking ballistic shopping. Because what's coming is not going to fucking be nice. Now, I guess as far as meats go, I'm going to have to finagle some shit with the wife, but we're going to have a serious talk. If this diesel fuel shortage gets out of hand, I'm going to get myself a deep freezer, a small one, and put food in there and put it in the corner of the apartment. I don't want it in the corner of the apartment, but whatever. What bags do you buy for storage? Jay Domino, what do you mean, what bags I buy for storage? What do you mean? Sorry. Canning Coma. Oh, yeah, that's coming up too. Canning Coma. Fucking, you better believe it. Yeah, guys, we got to keep buying the shit. Just keep doing what we need to do. Because, again, this is going to get bad. And even if this lasts a couple weeks, that's still going to be a terrible couple weeks, right? I know that it's going to pass. It's just going to be fucking rough. It's going to be rough for a lot of people. Well, you're asking me like what kind of rice do I buy, or just because I buy whatever rice is on sale? But if it's from China, I don't buy it. If the rice is from China, I will not fucking buy the rice. A lot of the rice I buy is not from China. I am no longer fucking buying, because I heard about the whole plastic bullshit from before. I don't know how true that is, but I'd rather not find out. If you're talking about Mylar bags, okay, thank you, Carol Cook, for the bag storage bag. Oh, Mylar bags. I'll put them in the description. Sorry, I'll put it in the chat real quick. These are the ones I bought. They're holding up fine. I have no issues with them. I didn't know that there was an issue with Mylar bags. I had no clue. I was reading in the comment section of one of my videos that people were saying that certain Mylar bags are good and other Mylar bags are not. I thought they were all the same. Sorry to say. And they're not. They're not all the same. So, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. This is the Mylar bag I bought at 5 by 7 inches, guys. This is the bag I bought at 5 by 7 inches. And I'm going to show you the bag I bought at 6 by 9 inches. So not too much bigger, but yeah. This is the other bags I bought at that size. Both of these bags are good. Again, tomorrow is rice, beans, a lot of dried goods I'm getting tomorrow. And meats I'm going to probably do later in the week. Where the fuck am I? Jesus Christ, can't believe I forgot that. Again, guys, mil count. Tanya said, what is the mil count on the Mylar? 5 mil. 5 mils on both Mylar bags. And these are the thicker ones. I know that there's some thin ones out there, like almost like tissue paper thin. These are 5 mil. Right. Yeah, that's about it. So that's what I use. Hopefully the 5 mils is tough enough. Patty, yes. How long can you store cooked rice? I have no clue. I am not cooking my rice. My rice is, uncooked. What if I cannot afford meats for survival? What is best? QA is asking, what if I cannot afford meats for survival? What is best? I would stick with rice and beans. Rice and beans, the carbs and the proteins in both of those will be fine. If you could get like quinoa and shit like that, that should be fine as well, uncooked. You could vacuum seal that as well. That's going to be the protein you need. Also eggs, if you can get eggs, by all means. If you can dehydrate eggs, like Kitty said, grind them and can them. But I don't have I have a dehydrator. I'm not sure how that works with dehydrator, but freeze drying eggs definitely does work. But freeze drying is very, very, very expensive. And I think the cost of freeze drying machines are going to go up. All right, Donna says 5 is probably fine for a little bag, but you want 7 mil. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Again, guys, that was one of the things I didn't know till recently. I didn't know that different bags had, different mils. I know that some of them were thin, but they said they were like, let's say 5 mil, but they felt like shit. But she says you want 7 mil. So guess what I'm getting? I just found very thick 14 mil Mylar bags. 1 gallon bags. I'm going to drop that in the text too. Now, guys, keep in mind, the link that I'm giving you is an affiliate link. But if you click on the link, you can search around on your own at the bottom. You'll find other bags that you're looking for. So this is the 14 mil bag, guys. So they do get super thick. Very good. Because you said the larger bags you want to go with a heavier mil, so I found a heavier mil bag, 14 mil. Then they have 4 mil bags, which is probably too thin. 5 mils, she said, is okay for smaller bags. And I found you 14 mil. So I win. Thank you. Chinese leftovers always good. Ramen noodles. Ramen noodles, guys, you got to be careful what company you get ramen noodles from. One of the ramen noodle companies that I used to get, my wife dissected it, and it's a shit company, so we wound up throwing out all those ramen noodles. I wish I would have kept them, but whatever. A lot of it is gone. 14 mil could be a survival wool blanket. Yeah, if you're the size of a gallon bag and you can fit in one, absolutely. Or you duct tape a bunch of them together in the shape of a blanket, sure. You can also freeze milk too. Yes, you can freeze milk. Absolutely. Oh, the O2 absorbers. O2 absorbers. Let's see. I'll show you what I ordered. I'll put in the link what I ordered. Sorry. Put in the link. Let's go, dick face. Show yourself. I ordered the Wallabies a while back. There was not a shortage, but they were hard to find, man. All right, fuck them. Fuck you and fuck that. Hold on. Here we go. I ordered these back in January. Wow. All right, guys. So these are the oxygen absorbers I use. Again, the reviews on these were really good. They were really good. Um, they were one of the best actually in the market. These were 500 cc's, the oxygen absorbers. They also have 2,000 and 2,500 cc's, but the availability on them were limited. So you can get a 2,000 cc's, which you would use a higher grade cc's, guys, for bigger bags, obviously. So you wouldn't use a 500 for a gallon. I guess you would go higher, or no, wrong. Scratch that. You can use a 500 for a gallon, but if you're going to use one of those bucket size Mylar bags, you would go with a 2,000 or 2,500 cc's. And they are 25. I'll put it in the chat, guys. Hold on. And excuse me, I can't see the chat now while I'm doing this. This is the 2,000 cc's, powdered milk and eggs. All right, guys. So all of the links are in the chat here. So scroll through it, you'll find them. 50 pounds of whey protein. Yeah, whey protein is a good supplement. It's another good supplement, but you got to be careful which company you go for, right? I would go for more organic company and then vacuum seal those. All right, guys. So we are hitting the, what's up with the hemp diesel from Willie's? I have no clue. Phoenix, protein powder is expensive, but if you can afford it, get it and put it away. Do the math. I think if a protein shake container for the average bodybuilder, weightlifter, or gym goer used every day for a meal should last you anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks, right? So if you got, let's say, 5 or 6, that would last you almost a month. That would last you one a month, roughly one a month. Again, depends on you. If you're supplementing it with your food, then it should last you a lot longer than a month. So I would probably get 6, and that would last you probably about a year. Thank you for that, Nicole. I'm getting animal fat now. Like, I'm getting a lot of that shit fucking stored away. Also, yes, thank you for that, Gal Mom. Those of you that are on, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. They do have expiration dates, but if you vacuum seal them, I think they should be fine. I don't know anybody who's vacuum sealed protein powder and then opened one up and said, oh, these are great. But they should be fine if you vacuum seal them. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try vacuum sealing a couple and see what happens. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys, I think Tuesday. Hold on. I have farmers prepping. Sorry, let me pull this up. This fucking thing is shot. You know what? Fuck it. I have somebody coming on. I want to get his name right so I don't fuck it up. Had survival living, and May 24th is Farmer's Son Prepping at 9 o'clock the 24th. That's Tuesday the 24th. So Tuesday the 24th, Farmer's Son Prepping. So you guys, hopefully I'll see you guys there. But next week I will have my regularly scheduled live streams, no guest. The following week after that, the 24th, I will have a Farmer's Son Prepper on. Prepping or Prepper on, sorry. Other than that, guys, I will see you next Tuesday.